I'm a train wreck.
I'm gonna get cozy. This feels like a cozy, and you know what? Real cozy.
Dogged out.
Yep.
Fresh petty. Sorry, I kicked the light.
It's all right.
Girls in the city.
That's the shit that happens when the girls in the city come out to play.
Oh my god. Yeah,
First of all, how bad do you think Chris is going through FOMO right now? PAFO FOMO.
PAFO FOMO. AFO. No P. Listen, he flew AFO to Italio. That's all I've got. But I know he has FOMO, and I just don't really care because he also has the sun and the beach, and I'll leave it there.
Would you trade places with him right now?
No.
You'd
St.
rather
Louis
be
for
girls in the
life.
city?
Girls in the city. I went to Italy last year, and I had no fucking money to do it, but I did it, and it was awesome.
Who'd you go with?
Myself.
Solo trip to Italy?
Yeah. So I was a bridesmaid in a wedding. So my my namesake, Cafe Dolce, shout out. So the lady that owns it, Sweet Aggie, her daughter, Jessica, got married in Sicily last year, and I was a bridesmaid. And like the last few dollars that I had went to the bachelorette trip because like last minute they decided they were going to get a boat in Chicago. It was a whole thing. Literally couldn't even afford to go. And at that point, I don't even think I had my plane tickets. But lo and behold, I bought my plane tickets very late, but got them for half the price of the same trip, round trip from St. Louis, and then, you know, probably stop in like Germany or something, but to Palermo. I was on the same flight as all of her family. Oh my God, Chris. Hey!
Girls in the city, bitch.
GITC. I'm a motherfucking train wreck.
We were just talking about you.
I just wolfed down some buffalo mozzarella, and I'm rock hard.
God, I don't miss that energy right now.
Rock hard.
Here's an apology. He owes you an apology, Zoe.
That's exactly how I give apologies. So,
He feels. Say sorry to Zoe.
Aw.
oh, I forgive you, Charlie.
Well, we just started. We were just talking about how we missed you, and we were thinking maybe you had some PAFO FOMO.
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
I keep walking around speaking Italian. I'm fitting right in. Ashley got pickpocketed.
Oh,
She got pickpocketed?
Ashley.
They got her wallet.
Oh,
Welcome to Italy.
damn.
Right. Look at that fucking calzone.
Look at that fucking calzone. Oh, I do miss him.
Guys, I'm gonna have a moment.
Yeah, we're
We're also having
I
moments.
wanted to hear about Soupy, but I didn't know that you're recording a pod.
yeah, we'll redo this FaceTime here in a bit after we do our girls in the city shit.
GITC.
I love you guys.
We love you too. Have fun.
All right, tell my girlies I said hi.
I did.
Kissies. Love you guys.
See ya.
Ciao, Bella.
Ciao, Bella.
Sorry, he just texted like right as we hit record, so I thought I'm gonna
I'm
make him
screaming.
jealous. So you were in the middle of the story, so I'm sorry I did that, but
Oh.
it was a little secret FaceTime.
I'm screaming. It's okay. This is very girls in the city coded. Basically, what I'm saying is fuck a travel agent. You will pay twice as much for something, i.e., a round trip Italy flight. You will pay twice as much than you would if you just waited a few weeks before the trip, which I know how people feel about really pushing it too close, but I swear to God, I was round trip from here to Italy for less than $800.
No shit.
I'm telling
2 weeks
you.
before.
I'm telling you, you can fly straight into Palermo. Yeah, and they paid like $1,200 to $1,500 each. So I show up to the airport like by myself. I'm like solo traveler. I've done this before. I'm ready. And I swear to God, I wasn't in security line for like 3 minutes. And I hear, Zoe, sunshine. And it's like all 10 of my Guidos that come into the coffee shop. And then Aggie. And Aggie looks like she's going to fucking explode. And she was like, Zoe, I'm so glad you're here. We almost missed the whole fucking flight. These fucking idiots just went to the wrong terminal, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, and so as soon as I thought I escaped, I immediately was back in the fam. And then the rest was history.
Do you think you can get that cheap of flights 2 weeks out other places too? Or that's
Yes.
Okay. Because I was looking at flights last night
Oh.
for soon.
Oh.
Not terrible. And now that you said that was 800, I mean, this is just Mexico, so it's much closer, but it was in like the mid sixes
Oh.
round trip. Not terrible. I'd like to do better, but
Can't you just like drive to Mexico?
no.
Oh.
Maybe some parts. I don't think you can drive to the parts that
You're trying to go?
you would want to go to on a vacation.
Oh.
It'd be hard to drive to like Cancun and Riviera Maya and all that, because you'd have to drive like down by like Houston or whatever the border is up there, and then loop around kind of the
Paso?
boot. Yeah.
Shout
So
out Gideon.
It's probably doable, but wouldn't be ideal, I don't think.
See something about me though?
You don't care about ideal?
Nope.
Do it for the plot?
I will sleep in a motherfucking airport. Because guess what? You guys already know I'm poor as fuck. I already said I went with no money. So the best part about being poor as hell when you're traveling is that literally no one has shit to take from you. Chris on the call just said that Ashley got pickpocketed her whole wallet.
No, they couldn't even have been there for 24 hours,
I'm
right? At this
screaming.
time yesterday, he was in
The
Newark, or was
airport.
that 2 days ago?
Time's a concept. I
Yeah,
have
but-
no idea.
That's rough.
Dude, how much? Okay, say you got pickpocketed right now.
Mm-hmm.
Your wallet gone. How much would you have lost?
Like liquid cash,
I guess.
$2.
I'm screaming. But you had cards and stuff in there?
Yeah. I mean, if they cleaned me out, that'd be a problem. Hopefully, I could get it canceled before it could get to that. But, ooh, don't put that juju out there.
Yeah, see, it's just, once again, best part about Girls in the City, you'll never have the problem of people stealing a lot from you, because as a girl in the city, you probably never had a lot.
Ain't shit to steal.
Exactly.
So poverty or nearing poverty is like one of the tenets of GITC.
I think it's a common denominator.
Okay, so
I think
far
it's-
I'm in still.
Right. It's hard to be as chaotic, as beautiful, as striking if you have a bunch of money, you know?
That's true.
When there's no money behind it, it's like, damn, how does she do it?
Are there any other like main principles of Girls in the City? I want to see what boxes I'm checking.
Yeah, so we did go over this before, but I'll just do like a light recap. Basically, the number one thing that you have to understand is that it is not just like a hat that you put on. It is a lifestyle. You embody it. And a lot of times, you don't choose. I think everyone has a little bit of Girls in the City in them. I think it's, how are we embracing it? Are you embarrassed? Because if you succumb to embarrassment, GITC will never work for you.
You're out.
See, you got it.
Mm-hmm.
Things like, oh, I don't want to be too much. Girls in the City is out then. That's the whole point. We are the limit, i.e. there is no limit. You can never be too much. GITC.
What if you worry sometimes that you're not enough? That doesn't sound like a GITC mindset
That
either.
absolutely isn't, but I think that one is workshoppable.
Okay.
I also think, I think probably anything is workshoppable. I just think I see a lot of the girls who, we apologize too much. We don't want to take up space. The I'm not enough. Girls in the City is like that extra step, that extra gumption that you can just, I almost said snatch, and I'm,
Hell yeah.
hell yeah, you could just snatch it right up, and there you go. It's a mindset.
I don't know these. You've mentioned some girls' names. I've never met them
Okay.
that are, I think, part of it. Who would those be?
Oh, okay. Well, honestly, one of my honorary founding members of this lifestyle is Oliver. Shout out. Oliver texted in, one of my only loyal friends who has texted into the podcast, and actually did ask about GITC on PAFO. So Oliver was my second friend ever in St. Louis. My first friend was, shout out, Candace. We met at the dog park. We hung out like every day for like an hour for months because our dogs went to the dog park
Which
at the
one?
same time. Candace.
Where's that?
Oh, I'm screaming. I thought you meant the friend.
Oh, the dog
Friend's
park.
name is Candace.
Yeah.
U City Dog Park.
Gotcha. Good
Loved
dog
it.
park?
So good. There's shade, big open space. There's the big dog side, and then there's a little dog area, and then another separate area that you can just like take 2 dogs to go play. And it's like, honestly, now that I'm describing it, it's fitting that it was the birthplace of GITC. So Candace is like more of a mother figure in my life, I would say. She's 10 years older than I am. And the first time we hung out outside of the dog park, she was like, hey, do you want to go to some live music? And I was like, hell yeah. And she was like, do you like punk, like hard rock, like it's like a metal show? And I was like, look at me. And she was like, see, I didn't know. And I was like, no, look at me, like I'm ready. That's the thing. GITC, ready for anything. You have no brand. Girls in the City is your brand. You're a down bitch. You're there for the plot, for the friendship, for the camaraderie. Anyway, so I go to the show. I've never seen, never heard, blah, 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 blah. New to St. Louis. We stand next to this rainbow vision. And it turns around to us, and it's Oliver. Oliver and I immediately were best friends. And it was like the 3 of us just being at this random fucking concert with the same glitter energy, all standing together, all having a great time. We're headbanging. We're 3 of maybe 7 people seeing this band at like CBGB's, which shout out CBGB's if you don't know, it's iconic dive bar in St. Louis. But yeah, so that was the birthplace of GITC. We had Rainbow Oliver at that time going by they, them. Candace, who was at the time like a unicorn in a throuple, dog park, queen, goth, vision.
Like a thruple?
Like there was a couple that she would
Play with?
Yeah. And they were all really good friends and stuff. Like she wasn't looking for a like committed monogamous relationship. But she taught me a lot. Like right now she's been dating this guy for months and months, and they're really cute, and it's been a beautiful thing to watch. But like 3-4 years ago when I first moved here, she was really, really like exploring out in her era. Yeah. It was really cool, and I learned a lot.
Can a girl in the city be in a committed relationship?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So
Totally.
girl in the city doesn't have to be out there just all over town. Like you...
Hell no.
Yeah.
Because if that was the case, I don't know that I'd be sitting here speaking with you on the topic today. Yeah, no. There's honestly no like qualifications, like solid ones, like a tactile, I don't know, ones that you could like measure on a piece of paper.
For anybody that sees or listens to this and can't picture Candace
Yes.
or Oliver, can you give me and them an idea like of maybe like a celebrity who you think would fit the GITC brand?
Jesus
Like who could be a
fucking Christ.
member if you...
Zoe Deschanel.
Okay. New Girl?
Yeah.
Elf.
Or like 500 Days of Summer.
Haven't seen it.
Elf is also a good one. She's like literally working her department store job in the holiday season, showering at work. Like she honestly really is girls in the city. And this just random man comes in, starts singing along with her. It's a beautiful duet, and she looks out and it's fucking Will Ferrell dressed as an elf. Girls in the City all the way.
The song, though, a little rapey.
Super rapey. And you feel fine singing it in the bathroom by yourself as a woman. Girls in the city moment, chaos you could not anticipate or explain. Boom, ginormous elf in the bathroom at your work with you where you're not supposed to be showering.
Could my girl Sabrina fit the mold, or are you not seeing that?
Sigh. I mean, anyone can be a girl in the city. I don't love the like man hater vibes. I know.
You don't?
Correct. I think it's like shallow. I think that being a hater is like, that's a choice and we're all haters sometimes. So anyone who says they're not a hater, shut up. Sit with yourself. Maybe you can comment later. I think that it's lame. I think that it's giving feminism a bad rep. I think misogyny and misandry are both bad. It's both ends of a spectrum.
Can you I don't know what that second word you said is.
And that's good. See? It's good. Misandry is like man-hating, basically.
Okay.
So misogyny
Right.
is like woman-hating.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and I think there's a time and place. I really, really, really do. I feel like there's a time and place to be a hater. I just don't think we need to be grouping anyone in with a large group of others. Like, I think it's just, I don't know.
I do try to avoid painting with a broad brush.
Right.
Any time that applies, I don't like to do that.
Right.
There's no absolutes.
That's what I'm saying. And I think part of GITC is making the best out of every situation. You're in the shower at your work where you're not supposed to be, and a man comes in and starts singing with you. Scream.
Mm-hmm.
Tell him to get the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
But then they end up being friends. Like when I got robbed. I wasn't like screaming angry at this man. We were having a conversation. I'm making the best of what's happening to me in the McDonald's drive-thru. I'm using manners. No, thank you. I don't want your drugs. No, thank you. I don't want what you're offering me. Please get out of my car. Give me my money back. See, we're making conversations with men. We don't have to just hate on them. We can appreciate the simplicity of a man. I think there's a lot of beauty to each kind of person. And I think that the whole man-hating brand is like, it's too easy of a bandwagon to jump on. And I think that Sabrina Carpenter could have done something better. That's all I have to say.
Does she do the man-hating thing?
Yeah, the whole thing is like not the sharpest tool in the shed, and like stupid. Bah. Like whatever that shit is, like I get it. It's just like fucking worn out. I was a man hater since I was like 8. I have a shirt at my 6th grade, or a photo of my shirt at my 6th grade birthday party. Banger, by the way. It said no boyfriend, no problem. And it had like a, like the man or like male figure on a bathroom sign. Just had that, and then a big red circle with a line through it.
Do you think she really feels that way, or do you think
No.
she's playing into her art and her fan base? And
Well, I think it's like girls in the city is different than girlhood. Girlhood, I think, has more space for that. Like, it just seems immature a little. Call me crazy. Once again, there's always a time and place to be a man hater. I just don't think it's a brand. I don't think that it's sustainable, and I don't think that it spreads joy, love, positivity, encouragement, accountability, trust. Those are the things that a real girl in the city, we understand. Men fuck up. We can laugh. We can utilize them as people who can give us perspective. We don't just have to bitch and moan about it just so that other people can bitch and moan with us. I don't know. I love pop music, but it's like that's enough of a bandwagon. Did you just pluck your own eyebrow?
I could tell I had a really long eyebrow, and I was just kind of like trying to get my fingers on it, and I did, and I yanked that motherfucker out.
I can see it from here.
It's a long boy.
God damn. Okay, so you said you got your eyebrows threaded once.
Long time ago.
What drove that?
Just curiosity at the mall.
Okay. What were you expecting?
I don't know. I don't know that I went into it with any expectations.
Girls in the city.
Yeah, doing it for the plot.
Absolutely. So you passed an eyebrow thread. Did you see someone else get their eyebrows threaded, or like the photo and it's very calm and people are fine? Did you see that part?
I don't remember, and I don't remember if I did it of my own volition or if the girl I was dating at the time, if she had any. I don't even know if that was in a single time or if I was with somebody. I don't remember. I don't remember a lot about it, but I remember it being slightly painful. It wasn't like miserable, but
Right.
yeah.
Did you feel like you looked really different afterwards?
Not that I recall.
Damn.
Yeah, but I do have some thick boys.
Yeah.
Luckily, they're light. If they
Yeah.
were dark, I'd have a Eugene Levy thing going on.
Oh,
You
wait.
know who that
is that Schitt's Creek?
Yeah, the dad, who also
love
the
him.
son in the show is his son in real life,
Oh, David.
and he's got the thick boys too.
Yeah.
For a while, that was my favorite show going.
So fucking
Yeah.
funny.
But like heartfelt and like hopeful too.
Yes. Alexis, great example of girls in the city.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Great character.
So fucking funny. So funny.
Yeah.
She may be one of my big inspirations for
Really?
this lifestyle.
When she was doing, I don't think it was like a talent show, but for some reason she was like singing a song in front of like the city somebody.
There was a chorus, a choir.
Yeah. Oh, she was trying to get in that.
Yes, and Moira was the director of the choir.
Right. Moira, by the way, so cringe, but also like I could say that anybody on that show is the best person on the show or one of the best characters in television.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
David's awesome. Alexis is awesome. The dad is just so dumb and sweet. How can you not love Mr.
Right,
Rose?
Right.
Yeah.
And he's like, and the mom is just like fucking batshit. She has to be the best actress. Like,
The mom from Home Alone, right? Catherine O'Hara.
really?
Recently passed away.
Oh,
Rest in peace. Yeah, she was the mom in Home Alone.
the mom in Schitt's Creek?
Yeah,
She passed away.
I believe so. I hope I'm not
Moment of silence.
miss.
Wow. I'm like very unplugged.
Yeah.
I have like, it's like budding season or like the season where you're supposed to like repot plants and like propagate and do all that. So while I was generally disconnected from the outside world before, I definitely am now. I have dirt underneath my fingernails until probably September.
I had to stick my hand.
Oh. Stop.
Uh,
When you have that face after I had to stick my hand, that like spikes a level of worry in me because I feel like normally you'd be more excited with that kind of sentence.
where do you think I stuck my hand?
I like don't want to think about it.
It's not probably as bad as you're maybe thinking, but I was having some trouble in the kitchen with the garbage disposal.
Ooh.
In fact, I have a bucket underneath my sink in case there's ever a leak. The bucket catches the water,
Leaky bucket.
and never have had a problem. The bucket's just a little safety net. It's just there.
Right, just in case.
So I'd been having a little garbage disposal issue. Hadn't really checked the status of the bucket. And I look underneath the other night when I'm like trying to diagnose my garbage disposal, and this bucket is full to the top of the bucket.
Oh.
Like if it had dripped much more, we would have had a
No
situation.
more?
In fact, it was so heavy that like the fake wood like plexi board stuff that is the floor underneath the sink had like it's
No.
I have a project on my hands this weekend that I'm going to have to get into at some point. But anyway, I thought I was going to have to put in a new garbage disposal, but yesterday I finally took an Allen wrench. There's a little hole in the bottom. That you put the Allen wrench in and you can
Of the bucket?
of the garbage disposal
Oh,
proper.
Right.
And it basically kind of can like unclog or like unstick the
Oh,
little
shit.
spinny thing. I'm really describing this well.
Yeah.
But anyway,
No, I mean, I'm following.
so then I unplugged it, made sure the power was off, and I stuck my hand down into the garbage disposal hole, see if there was anything stuck down there. A little plastic like drink stirrer had gone down in there and was like broken and stuff. So I pulled that out. But the grime that was on my hand and underneath my fingernail, I wasn't pleased about it. And I'm not too weird when it comes to getting my hands a little dirty.
I believe that about you.
But that shit was nasty.
Ew.
You
God.
vamp for a second while I get this light back on. Girls in the city, we fix problems.
He's a fix-it guy. He's a fix-it girl in the city. I would like to say that Girls in the City wouldn't be possible if it weren't for our founding father, Chris Pondoff, on Pondoff's Anonymous Network. Our at-large, we're here to make sure that people who need help get help. I would say part of being a girl in the city is being a little neurospicy, a little mentally, emotionally in need, if you will. And it's not easy. It really isn't. And as funny and cute and whatever as GITC is, having a meltdown is catastrophic. And we need to be making sure that we're taking care of ourselves as girls in the city. So if you need help, reach out to us and we will connect you with resources that can get you what you need.
When's the last time you cried?
Jesus Christ. Probably yesterday. Actually, it was 2 days ago when I was trying to pull into the Walmart parking lot. I was like, oh my God. I took a wrong turn into the wrong, like, little strip mall area. It's like one of those where it's like 2 strip malls right next to each other. Why wouldn't there be a small path for a car to just drive from one parking lot to another? No.
That would make too much sense.
Right. So then I had to go all the way out, almost hit like probably a few people. And then I'm in the Walmart parking lot. I just need to get my client some non-slip shoes so she can go to work. I'm like trying to do a noble effort. And I swear to God, hose be testing. There are crosswalks. They paint the part of the road where it is safe for humans to walk. They paint it. You can be as slow as you want. I won't hit you. I won't rev my engine at you. I won't honk because you're in the painted lines.
You're where you're supposed to be.
If you're outside the paint, for sure I'm going to be boxing you the fuck out. I have somewhere to be. You cannot be crossing the road all willy-nilly where cars go. They have a place for you. Anyway, so I was about to lose my shit, but it kept being old ladies. And I was like, I'm trying to work on having more grace for the olds because my previous journey was having more grace for men. Clearly I got there. Go men, girls in the city. It all takes a village. The olds are what I'm working on next. And after 3 of them, I was holding it together. And then I turned the corner to find a parking space. And this guy with all those fucking carts comes out of nowhere. And he almost was the true victim. In the end, I was my only victim. I finally found a parking spot. And I did just immediately forehead to steering wheel sob. Yeah. Then I wiped the tears away and walked right in the fuck to that Walmart like
That's
a girl in the city does.
I was going to say that's what a girl in the city would do.
And I know that I looked a mess and it didn't matter. So that's the last time I cried. Thanks for asking.
Sorry?
Don't be. When's the last time you cried?
Yesterday.
Oh, okay. Go off.
On TikTok.
Oh.
I would say at this point in my life, 90% of my crying, and I don't cry a ton.
Boo. Cry more.
Yeah, I probably should.
Yeah.
But most of my crying comes on TikTok. Well, this particular one, I had never seen this account before, but it was a woman and her golden doodle, and the tagline was like, "My dog knew I was going to cry before I did."
I'm screaming.
And the woman is like sitting there and she's got this little it looks like it is an upside down picture frame on the floor.
Okay.
and she's not crying, but the dog is sitting there like at attention, like he knows what's coming.
Oh.
And then the moment that this woman breaks down and the tears start coming, the dog like gets in and like hugs her.
Oh.
And then it shows what she was crying about. She had another golden doodle that passed away.
Oh.
And what she did was she showed it. She has scissors and she cuts off a snip of her hair. And then it cuts to what's in the frame, which was like a cartoon drawing. And she had taken some of the golden doodle that passed away, took its fur, and like glued it on the body of the cartoon dog, and glued her little snip of hair on the cartoon hair of her drawing. And it was like her and her dog that had gone over the rainbow bridge, and just a little bit of their hair each. It was just so damn cute and sad. And I will be doing that with Monty when that sad day comes.
Is that why you're saving your eyebrows? Plucking them out one by one so that
I just set it on
God forbid that horrid day comes and you're ready for your crafting time, because girls in the city craft
I've been
as we grieve.
I've been battling with his mortality more lately.
Jesus yeah. Mm-hmm.
Just because he's 13.
Oh.
And, when you're realistic, 13 is way closer to the end than the beginning, unfortunately.
How big of a dog?
He's like, last time I had him weighed, he was just under 70.
Oh.
So bigger.
Big dog.
Bigger. But, and like sometimes I think like we'll go on walks, and I live in South City, so it's an easy like rectangle. So we'll leave and go up this street, make a left turn on a side street, another, we do the left turn thing to make the box. So on our first straightaway, whenever he's ready, like it's time to turn around and go home, he'll start looking back, like, are we turning on like right before we get to a cross street, he'll look like we turn at this one, we turn at this one.
Screaming.
And I've noticed over the last couple years that he starts to look back sooner and sooner. So it's obvious that he can't go for as long. But then the other night, I'm sitting on the couch. It's later, like it's like early evening. The mailman comes.
I'm screaming.
And I have my mailbox is like in like a slit on the house. Hashtag slit. Girls in the city, bitch.
Girls in the city, bitch.
But it has the little metal door, so like when the mailman puts it in and it closes, you hear the metal banging. Well, he goes nuts. So we're just on the couch chilling, and he hears that, and this motherfucker goes doggy parkour, leaps over like the back of the couch.
Oh my God.
Like he's 3
Go
years
off,
old
Monty.
again. Yeah.
Wow.
Which it drives me crazy sometimes because he's got a mean, loud like growl. He sounds scary, but he's not. But I never want to correct him on that, because if you hear somebody outside of the house,
make that fucking noise.
let us know.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they don't know out there that you're going to just lick them to death.
Exactly.
You sound mean as fuck.
Yeah.
But this morning, gosh, and I was so proud of myself for not yelling at him. I'm trying to never yell at him I don't want to yell at him.
See, this is like redemptive man moment. Kurt doesn't want to yell at the dog. Men don't want to yell all the time.
So I got out of bed, went to the gym. He did not get out of bed with me. I get home about an hour later, and he comes running to the door, and he's like, he's always excited in the morning. He wants to eat. Well, he's like exciting, and his little butt shaking side to side. It's food time. And in the past, when he gets excited, he might dribble a little pee. This motherfucker, it was like a fire hose.
I'm screaming.
And thank God I have hardwood floors in the dining room, because like it wasn't just a little dribble. Like it was like somebody was
full-fledged.
I mean, all over the place. There was so much piss to clean up.
This morning?
Yeah. And I'm wanting to like yell, "What the fuck are you doing?" But nope.
Dogs don't get it.
Does he want to piss on the floor? Probably not. He obviously can't control it. It's not like he's not being an asshole, like, fuck you, I'm going to piss on the floor. Or it's his old age and he can't control it for that reason. So I'm like, I'm not yelling at him. It took me 30 seconds to wipe it up and then get some Clorox wipes, and no, you can. Do I want you peeing on the floor? No. Am I going to yell at you for it? Not at this age. If you were a puppy, I'd rub your fucking nose in it. But my old man, you can get away with it.
Wow. Oh.
I love Monty.
That sounds really like that's a constant struggle.
What's that?
Like having to like regulate yourself thinking about the age of your dog, like, and stuff like that's happening. It's like, it's undeniable.
And I don't know how much I've talked about this on the podcast before, but divorced 5 years ago, and we were doing split custody of Monty forever.
Yeah, I remember.
Started with a week on, week off. She moved out of town. Eventually it went to a month on, month off. I think he was only away from me for one of those months until it was my turn again. And then she got pregnant. Couldn't take on the dog anymore. So she told me she thought it was best that I have him full time. Of course, I agree.
Right.
But the other day I called the vet to re-up his heartworm, and I said, hey, by the way, what's the name that he's under? And it was her name. So I said, here's the situation. Like, my dog now, can you change the information in there on that? And she did.
Wow.
Which, by the way,
Single father.
I'm glad it happened. And I obviously wasn't doing anything nefarious. A little alarming that I could just call and say, hey, will you put this?
Yeah. Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
How does she know I wasn't doing something fucked
She
up?
doesn't.
Yeah.
She doesn't.
But it was like, it felt symbolic in a way to have that changed over. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely. My mom was going to do that with all of our last names after my dad left. Then we found out it was expensive. We couldn't afford it. And then she started saving money, but then she died. So now I still have the last name, but...
You know who I just got a text from?
Who?
You know the story I was telling you about this morning on the radio show?
Yes.
The former Cardinal pitcher?
Yes.
That was the notification I got.
Wow.
Jeff
okay.
Suppan, not a big deal.
What did it say?
He just hearted something I had sent him earlier. That logo of the potential
Yeah.
business venture.
Okay.
So he hearted it. Maybe
Wait.
I'm moving to California.
Okay, first of all, no.
No.
Second of all, can you bend your microphone thing the other way? Is that better for you?
Yeah, probably, actually. It only took 37 minutes to figure that out.
For you. I was thinking it the whole time, but I didn't want to mansplain.
No. Girl in the city splain it.
Girl in the city.
But I don't want to wait too long on this.
What?
How do you like a good challenge? Do you like to be challenged? Or do you not like to be put in that position?
I prefer to be the challenger, but I enjoy a challenge.
Because not long ago, I don't know if it was a week ago or two, you kind of talked a little
Smack?
shit about something.
Okay.
Do me a favor. Why don't you reach under that chair cushion?
No.
It'll be fine. I wouldn't do anything fucked up.
Don't tell me what to do.
Will you please
Will I please what?
reach under that chair cushion?
Sure. I'm not going to look.
No, the one you're sitting on, not the whole chair.
Oh. Okay. Oh my God. Genius. Okay. I understand what's happening now. Okay, so what? You want me to eat a white one?
Well, I could have sworn you said you could
Okay, everyone.
you could pick out the Airhead flavor blind taste test wise. I know you said you didn't like white.
It tasted like Play-Doh.
I understand. Yeah. So
Okay.
you don't have, but we have a cherry, a blue raspberry, a watermelon, and a white mystery. Do you think you'll go 4 for 4?
I think I could at least get 3.
Okay. Also, you had asked about this in a text message before we recorded. I also have
Stop.
a Coke,
Oh my God.
a Diet Coke,
Oh, he brought them.
and a Coke Zero Sugar.
Okay.
I know you wanted the Diet Coke, but I'm interested without being able to see if you could tell which was which.
Yeah, I'm down.
So we have a drinking blind taste test and an eating blind taste test. I don't know how the palate will be influenced by. Which one do you want to do first?
I think Airheads.
Airhead first?
Yeah.
All right.
I won't look. How do you want me to do this?
So I think I won't. Do you want a whole one or do you want like a piece?
I want a whole one.
You want a whole one? So I
But
think...
I won't open my eyes.
Yeah. All right. So I'm just going to show the camera here so they can see. This is the first one she's going to get. And then, yeah, I'll crack it. Oh, they're not that big anyway.
I'm excited.
Pull it out of the package. I didn't put my grimy little garbage disposal fingers on it.
Am I allowed to sniff or only taste?
Let me see it, if you don't mind, please. I'll let you sniff it. Anything off the sniff? Because when I
It's
sniffed,
red, I think, maybe.
okay, it's giving red.
Actually, it kind of smells like Play-Doh.
Okay, it's giving red / Play-Doh olfactory vibes.
Is it white?
I'm not saying anything. She's taking her first bite. She went about a third to a half.
It's white.
She doesn't like white, so she doesn't like this one. Okay,
I looked.
yeah.
It's blue. I was wrong in every way.
I don't have the other half. I like the blue. Do you typically, you think, I'll be honest,
Play-Doh?
it tastes like Play-Doh too.
I know.
I'm not going to finish it. I like Airheads too. Girls in
Shout out Free Recovery in Denver. Fuck fentanyl is where I'm spitting this out at.
Not good. And I like Airheads. And blue's one of my favorites.
Damn.
Maybe we got a bad batch.
God,
All right.
something's going on. Okay, next.
0 for 1 in the Airhead challenge. Let me show the camera real quick.
I thought it was just the white ones that smelled like Play-Doh. I didn't realize it was all of them. What do they put in these things?
Anything in the sniff test?
Watermelon?
Okay, she's sniffing watermelon. Now she's going to go biting.
Cherry.
Cherry. So it was,
Watermelon.
now you've said a couple different things.
Watermelon.
She's locking in watermelon?
Mm-hmm. Is it watermelon?
Yeah, the green's watermelon.
Oh, I was like, you didn't even tell me there was a green flavor.
Yeah, it wasn't green apple. The green was watermelon in this pack.
You can try it if you want. It's good. Okay, no Play-Doh taste.
No, the blue one was big time Play-Doh taste.
Mm-hmm.
You want the rest?
Play-Doh aftertaste, kind of.
We kind of, I should have, like, set some boundaries beforehand.
God, if I had $1 every time I said that.
Because now, like, you know what, now you know what options are left, what's already been used. It would have been better to do all 4 blind. You know what I mean?
Perhaps.
But that's okay. All right.
Okay.
Number 3. We'll show the audience. This one feels smaller, too.
Wait, maybe give me the last 2.
Oh, okay.
And then I'll...
Yeah, I like that. So you're 1 for 2.
1 for 2.
How do you feel about these last 2?
Well, so the thing is that the other night, my roommate and I were having a little movie night. We got out all our little candies, and she had some Airheads. And she gave me the white ones because she doesn't like white. I learned something horrible about them, is that they taste like Play-Doh. But then I ate like one red one. But I don't know that I had any others. So I'm like, I just ate a bunch of white Airheads the other night. Anyway, okay. Here are these 2.
Any difference in the smell of those 2?
Yeah, this one smells not great.
Okay. What's the other one? Neutral or good or not?
Well, now I feel like I can't smell either of them. The other one was like a little sweeter. Okay, I'll start with this one. Not as bad smelling, I don't think.
Not as bad smelling. But she doesn't look to and be enjoying the bite. You should chew closer to the mic. That would be some good ASMR. Somebody's getting off to that. By the way, I posted a little teaser clip on my Instagram story this morning. You didn't happen to look at it, did you? Mm-mm. It was the clip I sent you the other night from me editing. I'm like, I don't know if I want to ask you this question. You're like, what? I'm like, could you? Could I what? Go a pagan?
Okay, I have to eat that.
We need a dentist sponsor after this.
Yeah, holy crap. This is cherry.
Okay. You said the one you're saying was cherry. You said you didn't like the smell of it. Mm-hmm. How's the taste?
Cherry.
Yeah. What about the one that kind of had a neutral smell? Does it give a taste?
It did, but it was like... I couldn't put my finger on it, which maybe is the point.
Okay.
But it didn't taste as bad as the blue one. So if either of these are the white mystery, which I do think would be my stripper name.
White mystery?
Smells worse than it tastes.
You're talking about the airhead or the stripper?
Both.
Oh.
Both of them. Okay. I think this is red.
Yeah.
This is white.
Yeah.
Are you impressed?
Yeah. It was fun to see the process of kind of how you went about that.
God.
You made discard of
Why
those, or
do
you
they-
gonna finish them?
Yeah. Well,
You don't have to decide right now. You want something to sit it on?
stop. No, I want to put them in that cup. And then I'll just eat it all later. Squishy and
What do you think would happen if you put that in the microwave?
I don't want to know.
Plus the
Can you
cup.
put metal in the microwave?
No. It would have to get a different cup. Do you want a palate cleanser with one of the sodas?
Let me grab a water.
Okay. So you got 3 right. I wonder how we would have done if you would have,
If I would have had to do all 4 of them.
truly blind. What's your favorite candy?
Okay. My go-to is a Twix, honestly, because I can get like a salty chip and then a Twix, and you get crunchy, sweet caramel chocolate. So I feel like you can touch all the bases with that. But I do love a gummy, like a chewy candy.
Mm-hmm.
I have a friend who says gummy ain't yummy, but like, give me a pack of Twizzlers. You'll never get them back.
You did get Twizzlers the night we went.
I'm on a kick right now.
Yeah.
I am on a kick. They're so freaking good. I don't know. You? What about you?
Candy? Mm-hmm. Oh. Chocolatey wise, anything like Reese's.
So good.
Yeah. I'm a
Frozen?
slut. Yeah, I do like that stuff cold or frozen. I'm a slut for anything peanut butter. I know sluts
Really?
don't exist, but
Sluts
if they did,
don't exist.
if they did, I would be one for peanut butter.
Yeah.
I put my peanut butter in the fridge.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of peanut butter? Do you get like Jif?
No. Girls in the city, we don't have any money,
I'm screaming.
so I get the Aldi's or the Schnucks brand.
Yeah. Does it separate?
No, I don't fuck with.
No.
If there's liquid in my jar of peanut butter, we have a problem.
Well, oil's a liquid, and there's definitely some liquid in there.
I think that's why I don't like the natural peanut butter as much. Give me those preservatives.
Have to dig for the real stuff. You don't have to stick a spoon all the way in there.
Yeah, so
Excavate
and I've
the
been
peanut.
known to use a protein bar as the spoon in the peanut butter. So you get a big glob of peanut butter on the end, take a bite. And I live alone, so I can
You can do
quadruple
whatever
dip.
you want.
Yeah.
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 You know what? Go off.
But fruit-wise, there are these, I forget the name of the brand. I get them on Amazon, or I can find them at Home Goods every now and then.
Love.
But they're tahine-dusted gummy bears.
Oh. Okay, I've had the tahine dusted watermelon ring.
Yeah, I have two. Not a huge fan.
You love the gummy bears more. Okay, interesting.
But I like pretty much all fruity candy. Starburst.
What color?
From favorite to least favorite, I would go pink, red, yellow, orange.
Okay.
Or what I really like to do, and this makes me feel like big strong man,
Okay.
is I will take one of each color, stack them up so it's like that,
Squeeze them, squish them,
and then it's all like just one of all 4 colors.
And how does that go? Good?
Really good.
Is it like juice worth the squeeze? Because I hate unwrapping them.
Yeah. Can you unwrap one in your mouth?
Probably.
You think?
Yeah. We'll try it next time.
Yeah. A new candy challenge on Girls in the City. I know this is a recovery podcast network.
Yeah.
So I disavow this kind of behavior.
Okay.
But one thing I have done in the past, I was in Florida, and I had some weed, but I didn't have anything to smoke it out of. And, you know,
Okay.
Could
You
I-
did. You just didn't know yet.
could I have gone down the soda can road?
Maybe.
Prefer not to.
Right.
Uh,
Little water bottle moment.
yeah.
Some microplastics in there.
Well, I guess I must have read it on the internet, so you know it's good. But
I'm scared.
I read that if you got a pack of Starburst
Ooh.
and like unwrapped them and like squished them together,
Oh my god.
and then took
Straw.
something that could go through, you could like fasten like a little hallway, if you will, and kind of hollow out the top as a receptacle. So I have used like 6 to 8 Starburst as a smoking device before.
That's GITC. That's so fucking good.
And I mean,
Ooh, Starburst bong.
and it tastes good.
Yeah,
you
probably
know?
tastes really good.
Yeah. So again, I disavow that behavior.
Right.
You shouldn't.
No.
You shouldn't do weed.
No drugs, no alcohol, nothing.
But if you're going to do it,
Save money.
and don't use metal.
No,
Don't
metal's
make a
bad.
foily.
No. You don't, it's too close to like hard drugs if you start using metal cans for weed. It's like, no. We keep aluminum away. A Starburst, on the other hand.
And then you can eat your smoking device.
Reduce,
at the
reuse,
end.
recycle. Girls in the city.
Mhm.
We're crafty. Wow. That's amazing.
Wow.
What?
Just these
Something big?
notifications. No, not anything big.
Ooh, what is it?
We've talked a lot about my dating past on this show.
Mm-hmm.
We've gone into some numbers. And I think I've stopped, by the way, like the journaling. Like,
Oh,
maybe that's just because I haven't really been on many lately.
okay.
But anyway, I think the last time we had counted, I was at like 64, 65 first
Okay.
dates. But I've said, I remember saying it in this room, there's only been like 5
Yeah.
out of those 65 that like
Mm-hmm.
wowed me.
Yeah.
And like have been hard to,
Hard to let go.
yeah. And one of the 5 on Father's Day texted me out of nowhere.
That's a terrifying notification to get on Father's Day. Was there any concern about the fatherhood?
No,
this-
that would have been a physical impossibility.
Okay.
It wasn't like that.
Okay, so she just hits you up.
I had posted a picture on Instagram or like a series of pictures of Monty. Yeah. And I've learned later that she had seen that, liked it, and then texted me. But I guess seeing that's what was the impetus for her
Okay.
messaging me. So she texted me and was like, hey, happy Father's Day, dog dad, and blah, 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 and said something about how, because I had messaged her once or twice, and the fact that I'm saying once or twice lets you know that it was probably twice,
I wasn't going to say anything.
without a response. And then after those 2, I'm like, you've done all you can do. So she like, sorry about my lack of response, da-da-da-da-da.
Get that?
Yeah,
Hear
we
that?
all, shit happens. I used to like take that shit personally, but everybody's got shit and a
Girls in the
life. But yeah, so she hit me up on Father's Day and we texted back and forth quite a bit. And I said we should get together and catch up. So
And?
I
Is that how you said it?
I mean, not word for word, but probably something like that. I mean, there's quite a bit of texting since then, so I'd have to go back.
Okay.
Yeah. Happy Father's Day, Dog Dad. Apologies for the lack of response. I've kind of sucked a little. I hope you're enjoying your day with the pup.
Oh. That's it?
That's what she said to me.
Okay.
And then we started going back and forth. Yeah, I'm not going to find it and read it. But yeah, then I said something like, yeah, we should, because she was talking about how busy she is. Single mom.
Oh. Okay.
Two kids.
Busy.
2 kids that are on summer vacation. So that seems like somebody that, that seems busy.
Mm-hmm.
But I said, hey, I know single summer mom is super busy, but if you find an open day on your calendar, pencil me in. That's what I said.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. And she said, for sure, I'll look at my calendar and let you know.
And then didn't respond?
Who, me or her?
Her.
Yeah, then she threw out a date.
Oh.
And asked, like, hey, what's your day look like on this date?
And?
I said, I think I should be available that date.
And when is it?
July 3rd.
Are you guys going to go see fireworks?
I don't know. Again, not getting my hopes up, because when this ended, I basically got the text that was like, hey, I think you're awesome, but...
Worst conjunction. Okay, so...
But we agreed when that happened, because I really enjoyed her conversation and everything, and whether it was practical or not, I think I said, hey, I totally get where you're coming from. I haven't, enjoyed conversation with anybody like this in a while.
Yeah.
You're fun. Like, if staying friends is in the cards, let me know. And she had agreed that she felt the same way, but, hadn't heard from her in a while. But so maybe she's just wanting to chat as friends, and that's fine. But it was weird to look down at my phone the other day and see that name.
Yeah. Yeah. There are it feels like text conversations like what you described, they're like, hey, I really like you, but it's like that is its own little tombstone. Like that is like the RIP, let this bitch rest.
Yeah.
And then when they come back out of nowhere, I'm like, oh, is this about you or is it about me?
Because I know this is so not Girls in the City.
Do you know?
Yeah, because I asked about it earlier. I am more likely to leave a first date thinking that it didn't go well than it did.
Oh, yeah. Super not GITC.
So this one, though, when it was over, that I thought it had gone.
It ain't over, baby, till it's over.
In fact, in my crazy psychopath dating journal, I think at one point I ranked them what was the best date? Mm-hmm. Not who was the hottest, but which date was the best.
Yeah, quality research.
And I think she
number 1.
I think she is. Wow. Yeah. I felt bad because I texted you yesterday, I think.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it was before or after you responded and we kind of touched base, but at one point I looked at your Instagram story and there was a meme or something that was kind of referring to not really wanting any calls or text, and I'm like, screaming. Oh, well, I wish I would have seen that before.
I am screaming. It wasn't about you, I promise.
No, I didn't think it was about me, but I just thought I'm not helping the situation. She's obviously not looking to be contacted.
Well, and also I was active on social media and bebopping around and I have a phone and jobs. You can't help it.
I was just so goddamn excited for
GITC.
the debut.
I think that this is so fun, and I love the shirts. I also love this little PAFO thing. It's so cute.
Girls in the City merch coming soon.
I love that.
I bet we could sell these.
Easy peasy. Dude, my 25th birthday party theme was Girls in the City. I got hoes on this brand already. I got hoes calling. You know that song?
Mo Bamba?
I don't know anything more than that.
Oh.
What I just sang.
Yeah. I'm hip hop, baby.
He hip hop, baby.
I had one other thing I wanted to do, and I'm in no hurry, but I love am I the asshole type situations.
Let's just back it up. I'm trying to test the Cokes also.
Oh, you want to do the taste test?
Eventually.
Okay, let's fucking do it.
But I also do love the am I the asshole?
We'll close with that.
Okay.
All right. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pour a little bit of all three into a cup.
Okay.
I'm gonna label the cup so that I know what it is. That way we don't run into the same problem of,
Okay.
we want all three to be blind. You hear that? Is it pouring?
Yeah.
I think it's pouring.
Oh, I thought it was the ocean.
So you vamp for a second while I get this started. Sing.
Okay.
You should sing.
Oh my God. What?
This morning.
I can label the cups.
I'll multitask.
Okay.
This morning. You know what? I cannot sing.
Oh.
I wish I could.
Everyone can. It just some people sound different.
And I have a song that if I could sing, it's so fucking badass. And I love
song?
watching videos of people that fucking nail the song. Whitney Houston, I Have Nothing. Was that a good reaction or a bad one?
I fucking love Whitney Houston.
And I do too. And it's that song, and this is coming from a person that knows nothing about singing. Gotta be so hard to sing.
Whitney Houston is like notoriously like there's a reason that only she sings. You like there's a reason that people don't cover that, and when people do, people who know about that song for real laugh. Like there are some things you don't touch.
What's your favorite Whitney song of all time?
Whoa. I don't know. It's really hard to pick. I Have Nothing is up there for sure, and I feel like people don't normally mention that. But
More of a ballad.
right, which I do love.
Yeah,
like,
hell yeah.
I love pop music, but if I'm like in a singing mood, give me a ballad, give me some Adele, give me some. But I do the Whitney Houston song, How Will I Know If He... Ooh.
Did that come through on there?
It did. Diet Coke. But How Will I Know If He Really Loves Me?
I like So Emotional.
Oh my God. Like, it's just like banger after banger. Like, I cannot name a Whitney Houston song that I don't like. Like, I can probably find a few that I didn't know before.
Mm-hmm.
But Whitney Houston. Also, Celine Dion. Those were like the two. Like, when my mom was still alive, may she rest in peace, and I was doing voice lessons, she was always having these like big dreams for me. And so that was the song she told this voice coach that she was bartering with, that she wanted me to learn how to sing, was the Celine Dion, like, I'm your lady.
Yeah.
I was like literally 11 in my bathroom belting the fuck out of that song.
Every once in a while, I will find a Mariah Carey song that I either forgot big time about or just somehow it slipped through the cracks and I never really got to it. She ended up going a little cray, don't we all?
Bipolar Queen.
But another one, just
Oh my God.
almost unrivaled in terms of like vocal talent in that era.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Like, there's this one, it's, oh boy, my world has changed. That one, but she gets like how I just sang that, like shitty and like screechy and like bad. She gets that way in that song, and it just like hits different when someone that you know is like, when a Mariah Carey is up there belting songs that she has like had written for her, and then she gets that like screech, that like heart-wrenching like fuck, and that's what I feel like. It's not just her range, it's not just her whatever, it's like her emotion.
Mount Rushmore of female vocalists of all time. Can't give me more than 4. Whitney gets a spot, right?
She's got to.
Does Mariah?
No. Of all time?
Mm-hmm.
No. I mean, like, God bless her.
Sure.
90s queen.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking like Etta James.
Yeah.
Like,
At last.
I'd rather go blind.
Ah, that's a good one too.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Is Adele?
I don't think so.
No. Is Lizzo?
No.
Damn it.
I'm trying to think. I'm thinking like powerhouse. Like Adele is a powerhouse. Yes. I love Adele. She's deeply an alto. I think like that's what makes her
Which
alto's
higher
low.
voice? Low. Okay.
Low voice. She can sing low as hell.
Which was weird to me because alto in Spanish, and I'm
Tall.
guessing German, or not German, Latin, it means high or tall. So that surprises me that it is a lower singer.
Is it
What's
like
the
Italian?
opposite?
Soprano.
That's a high.
Yeah. So soprano 1.
Falsetto, what's that? That's high too.
Yeah. Falsetto is like going from your chest voice to like, this is falsetto singing in my head voice.
You take less. Have you had vocal lessons? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. When you're not a good dancer and those are the two options, mommy really got to lean hard into one because your girl was,
What about Aretha Franklin?
God, so fucking good. Yeah. There's just like too fucking many.
That's
and
the thing
also
about
like
Mount Rushmore.
vocalists.
Is it makes
It's
it
like,
hard. Celine Dion, she's not breaking the top 4, is she? I mean,
Celine Dion is so fucking good.
of course, but top 4 is hard.
Before.
That was sarcastic.
Was it?
Absolutely.
Okay. I don't know, because I'm also thinking like vocalists, so not just like what, like Dolly Parton, not my type of music,
Yeah.
but her voice, like so specific. People love it. Her, you know.
I'm going to throw a name out there. I don't think they're top 4, so don't get it twisted. Ariana Grande, good singer, right? Like,
I love me some R.
I do too, but probably not. You can't put her on the list that high.
I mean, not yet.
Yeah.
She's still young.
Mhm.
It's like I feel like that's like legend list. Like if they're still alive, it feels hard for me to throw them up there.
Mm-hmm.
But Ari is like of my time. Mount Rushmore is like Demi, Ari, Beyonce, obviously, and like. So
Is Demi Lovato sober still? I know she's battled some stuff.
I think so. I was just watching something about, or like a video of hers, because I was going through my Spotify, like your first track ever saved on Spotify, or like your most listened to track in like 2012, and it was just straight Demi Lovato, and then one Kings of Leon song, the Sex is on Fire song, because my brother he's also a good musician and was really good at that song, and so it was just like we had a shared Spotify, so he was always listening to that one, but then it was like just Demi. Also like Amy Winehouse,
Yeah.
like so fucking good.
Isn't one of Whitney Houston's really, really, really popular songs, wasn't it originally done by Dolly Parton?
I will
Love you. Yeah. That's the one I was thinking of.
Yeah, that's so it's like, and both of those versions are like so fucking good. I just think it's crazy. Way more people try to imitate the Whitney version compared to the Dolly version, and that's why I think she's Mount Rushmore.
Have you ever seen The Bodyguard? That those songs.
Have I ever seen?
I've
The
never
Bodyguard?
seen it.
Movie night. Oh my god, it's so fucking good. It is so fucking. That used to be in my top 5 movies. It was
Really?
When Harry Met Sally, Bodyguard, Dirty Dancing, We Bought a Zoo, and Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
We Bought a Zoo.
So fucking good.
Who's in that?
Scarlett Johansson, I think like Matt Damon, some really good children actors. It's like, it's really wholesome. Light plot is like dead mom, hot single dad,
Ooh.
recent. He's like having this like midlife crisis. He sells the house, buys a zoo. And they're like, what the fuck? And it's this like old rundown zoo property, and the staff all still like works there and takes care of the animals and stuff, but like no one's been taking care of this actual zoo or trying to get money. And then he's like, fuck it, I bought a zoo, we're gonna run the zoo.
Matt Damon.
Yeah. I don't. Mark Wahlberg. They look similar in my mind, but I think it's Matt Damon. Anyway, yeah, I love that movie. I love, 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 love it. It's so sweet. It really is. And it makes me cry. Yeah. Anyway.
You ready for your taste test?
Yeah.
All right.
Talking about movies that make me cry, though. Perks of Being a Wallflower. That's like a tell of like, you know, like when you look back and you're like, I didn't realize I was depressed for 3 months. But I did notice that I watched Perks of Being a Wallflower by myself 4 times. That's how you know.
Who's in that?
Logan Learman, Emma Roberts. I don't really know any other ones.
Okay. All right, we got Coke, Diet Coke, Coke Zero Sugar. I mixed them up. I don't know which cup is which. How do you feel you're going to do on this one?
I don't know, honestly. I was so I think I'm going to do well.
Yeah?
Girls in the City. I don't think I'm going to nail it, but I think I'm going to do better than you think I'm going to do.
The only other time I've done this with people, we had 6 options. We did those 3 and then the same with Pepsi. And that kind of threw a wrench in it, having 6 options instead of 3. I thought, and I think most people think, you can blindly tell the difference between Coke and Pepsi products. But I think when those labels come off, it's harder than you think.
Probably.
But, all right, let's see what you got. Any order you want. Just tell me what you don't have to lock in your decision right away, but just kind of talk me through it. And don't look at the bottom of the cups. Any difference visually?
Yeah, totally. So one cup has like a lot of foam on the side. And I don't know why, but I'm just kind of feeling like that's the Coke, like the regular one. But then the other 2 don't really have. Well, this one's okay. So this one has like foam on the side. This one has more bubbles in between, or like in the actual drink. And then this one is just like, oh no. No, this one also has some foam.
Oh, fuck. They all got bubbles.
Damn it! Okay, here we go.
I think I'm going to do it, too.
Okay.
Any initial thoughts?
This is not Diet Coke.
Okay. I think I know which one that is.
Okay.
Oh,
This is Coke.
okay. You seemed very sure
Regular
about that one.
Coke. It's definitely not Diet, but or I guess it could be that Coke Zero Sugar. I don't drink normal Coke, but that's.
You need this back?
No.
Okay.
No, thank you.
Not a fan?
Mm-mm. This is Coke. That's Coke Zero whatever.
You said that was definitely not Diet Coke.
That's what I'm thinking. That was the first one I tasted, though, was kind of flat.
Okay.
And that's why I was like, it's not Diet Coke.
Okay.
Because I'm like fountain Diet Coke all the way. But this one had the least like syrupy flavor, so maybe it is Diet Coke. This is the most Diet Coke out of the 3. Classic that I chose it first.
All right, I think I want to lock in my answers. Do you need to
Okay.
go back to the well at all?
I don't remember which cups you're holding, but I was really only concerned about the Diet Coke.
What do you think you have?
I think this is the Diet Coke.
I also think that's the Diet Coke.
Okay. Oh, this is the Coke Zero, whatever. And then that one I think is the regular Coke.
That's gotta be regular Coke.
Right? It kind of is like a fucking slap in the
So
face.
Diet Coke, Coke Zero Sugar, regular Coke. We have the same answers. All right, look at the bottom of the first cup. It should say DC if we're right. Diet Coke.
Yes.
I knew that one right away. The first sip, I'm like, this is Diet Coke.
I'm screaming in a good way or bad way?
I don't like that. Coke.
Oh,
Help yourself to the rest of the bottle if you'd like.
screaming. I will.
Um,
I just got like a Diet Coke / regular Coke / Airhead burp. Girls in the city.
fuck it.
Fuck it, we ball.
Doing it for the plot. We both said Coke Zero Sugar, so this should say CZS.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does.
This was the one that I thought.
So you guys know we're not lying.
I thought this one tasted slightly flat.
Yeah.
The Zero Sugar one. And then this one tasted the most like
Gross.
sugary and like you could.
It's just fucking thick.
Yeah, I was gonna say almost syrupy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So that's the regular Coke, letter C.
Mm-hmm.
We both nailed it.
Wow.
I wonder how
I
that.
can throw them away.
All right, you ready for a little "Am I the Asshole"?
Yes.
Okay. This comes from the subreddit "Am I the Asshole?" You ever been on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're fun.
I think it's funny.
Okay. This one's titled, "Am I the Asshole for refusing to attend my childhood best friend's destination wedding after they uninvited my wife?"
First of all, it does not sound like the bride. It is very GITC. I don't know what the wife did yet, but keep going.
My best friend from childhood is getting married. He and his fiancée have been together for about 7 years and planned a destination wedding. They wanted a smaller, more intimate wedding and decided to combine the bachelor and bachelorette party into a week-long trip. About a year ago, I was told about the wedding and was asked to attend. I was specifically told that both my wife and I were invited. The only thing we would need to pay for was our airfare. Everything else would be covered.
Cool.
Over the last year, there were multiple conversations confirming that both my wife and I would be attending. Based on that, we requested and received PTO from work, bought plane tickets, and started preparing for the trip. We bought clothes and other things we would need for a week-long destination wedding. About a month and a half before the wedding, my friend told me there was no longer enough space for my wife.
Oh.
Apparently, she had been cut from the guest list, and there was only room for me. He also mentioned that numerous other guests were upset. Some people had to pay for their own accommodations elsewhere if they want to attend after previously being told they would be covered, and some guests had their invitations revoked entirely because they were over capacity. I was honestly shocked. I told him that if my wife couldn't attend, then I wouldn't be attending either. I asked him what happened and why this situation occurred. I wanted an honest explanation. His response was basically that they didn't realize they had a capacity issue until invitations were sent out. I asked how that could happen if they already knew the venue capacity beforehand. He refused to answer directly and kept saying that this wasn't about the guest because it's their wedding. I told him that while it's absolutely their wedding and their choice, they had set clear expectations a year in advance and repeatedly confirmed those expectations. Now, after people had spent money, used PTO, and made plans, they were changing things and expecting everyone to be okay with it. He and his fiancée have taken no responsibility for the situation and instead blame the guest for overreacting. He also told me that I was the only one making a big deal about it and not being able to bring my wife. To be clear, I never demanded that they re-invite her. I simply told him that if my wife wasn't welcome, I wouldn't be attending either.
Go off.
Am I the asshole for being angry about this and refusing to go to the wedding?
The fuck no. I want an interesting one. I want one I can debate. These hoes is crazy.
Yeah, that is bullshit. If you told him that far out.
Oh my god. Or just fucking in general. Like, if you want people to go to your wedding, plan it. It does not seem like this shit was planned. Like, I don't know how you fucked that up so bad.
And I feel like there is an easy solution to this.
Okay.
You already have airfare. You already have the time off work. You have clothes. Couples, you and your wife go somewhere.
Would you go to the same destination, or would you try to like contact airline and go somewhere else?
Depending on what the destination, if it's fucking badass, still go. Maybe find somewhere else to stay, or I don't know what the situation is there. If they were on the fence about the destination, definitely check for something else. But I don't think you can't or shouldn't go to that particular destination. What do you think?
I wouldn't. Just
You
because
wouldn't go to that one?
if you go, you might as well. That seems petty. I mean, like, that's like meeting, like, what do I want? Incompetence with, like, being petty. And, like, you're still not the asshole, but it's, like, more of that, like, moral conundrum on you. Like, I would pick a different fucking place.
This is adjacent to this story, but my best friend in the world, he's the one that he not this past December, the December before that is when his marriage crumbled. He found out that his ex-wife was being unfaithful. Not only that, the guy that she was being unfaithful with was the longtime boyfriend of her best friend.
Whoa!
So in one fell
Praise
swoop,
Jesus, when fucked up people find fucked up people to go fuck up with.
in one fell swoop, she torpedoed her marriage,
Jesus.
her best friend. But anyway, so they separated then. Divorce takes a while. I think it went through in like August or September. Yeah, because we. But this past weekend, she's got married to the other guy.
What the fuck?
So, you know, if you go back to when he first found out about it, we're talking a year and a half. If you're talking from when the divorce was official, we're talking
Months,
10 months before she is remarried. I tell this story because there's another couple our age who my best friend knew from college, and they were kind of friends. Well, when he was married to his ex-wife, this other guy and his wife kind of became friendly with them. Well, when my buddy got cheated on and their marriage fell apart, the other girl stayed friends with my friend's ex-wife.
Okay.
Because they had become friends throughout the course of the relationship. I guess I can see both sides. The one wolf in me would expect them to pick me. Like, I knew you guys first. She cheated and torpedoed the marriage. As childish it may be to say pick sides, you're on my fucking team, or at least that's the way I would look at it. So she stayed friends with the girl, and she got invited to the new wedding. Whoa. So my friend, maybe I should edit that out. My friend, thank God I'm the one that edits this. Yeah. So my friend, he stayed with this other couple who the girl had remained friends with his ex-wife.
Why?
Why did he stay with him?
Yeah.
That might have been the only people he knew in Nashville. And at the time, he didn't know that she had been invited to the wedding. So while he's staying with him, they tell him, hey, yeah, we'll call her.
I'm screaming. Yeah, let's call her.
I'll edit that out too, because that's her real name. But fuck her. I don't give a fuck about her.
Hey, Monica.
Yeah, we'll call her Monica. So while he's in Nashville, these people tell him, like, yeah, we got invited to Monica's wedding in June, so we'll be going to the wedding.
If you want to hang out.
No, I don't know that they said
they
that.
They didn't even ask to hang out?
Couple things. First of all, if I'm him and they tell me that while I'm staying at their house in Nashville, guess what? I'm not staying at their fucking house in Nashville. Second of all, if you want to tell me that the girl has become so close with Monica that she has to go to the wedding, okay. The husband, will call him Mike. That's not his real name.
Okay.
In my opinion, because Mike and my best friend go all the way back to college.
Oh.
If I'm Mike, the way I handle it is I tell my cunty wife, if you want to go to the wedding for Monica, I don't like it, but I can't tell you what you can and cannot do. If you want to go, obviously feel free. I will not be going. And I would not have gone with her to attend the wedding of the girl that cheated on my best friend. Am I out of line?
There's a lot of elements at play.
There really is.
Okay.
Is Mike the asshole for going to the wedding of his good friend's ex-wife who cheated on him?
See, this is what I wanted more of a debate
Yeah.
here. Coming from someone who genuinely does not understand how people make monogamous marriages work, especially hetero ones, like I don't understand how or why people try to do that. It works out for some people. Shout out Jonalyn Perry. In my mind, it seems like if you're married to someone, you guys just like make group decisions. Like I can't see how this would have become at all. Like, when did the two girls start getting really close together? Because then did...
Well, the entire time that my friend dated his ex-wife, we would hang... Like, when they would come into town, there was like 4 or 5 couples that all got together.
Okay.
So we were kind of a tight-knit group. When they got married on...
Okay,
And then we did like a friend's honeymoon. We crossed the border down by Tijuana into, I think, like Rosarita. The 5 of us couples all went. So we were all very close.
enough.
And those 2 girls had become the closest 2 girls out of the entire friend group.
Okay, so do you think the other girl knew? If they're so close.
That the ex-wife was cheating on him? I don't know because, you know, we were close when we would get together all as friends, but they lived.
Right.
I was in St. Louis. The other girl who was friends with Monica was there in Nashville.
Right.
So I don't know if they were on
So
like
how-
a texting basis or.
They had to be because they're not near one another.
Right.
So how close can you really be with someone that you do not live anywhere near?
So you're saying either they are super close and she knew about the infidelity, or
And
they're
that's
not.
why they're super close, because when people have big secrets like that, they need one person to tell.
Yeah.
They need them to be far away, and they need them to have no other reason not to support them. So it sounds like this other woman knew that Monica was being unfaithful.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason supported her in it. And for whatever reason beyond that is attending the wedding and convinced husband to go. Husband of this like third party friend seems like a pushover.
He is.
Seems
1,000%. A cuck, if you
like
will.
seems like not the kind that even if he were to be loyal to you, what value does he add to your team?
Yeah.
Kind of deal. Even if third party wife knew about Monica's secret little boyfriend or whatever, I don't believe her husband probably knew or apparently gave a fuck, because he's still going to the wedding. Mike, is that what we're calling him?
Yeah.
Like, Mike seems like the kind of man that Sabrina Carpenter makes fun of. I admire that the gender roles are switched in their marriage, because apparently third party wife makes a lot of calls.
She runs the fucking show in that house.
And so Godspeed to them doesn't seem like the kind of people that I would want to be loyal on my side.
And I will say, I long ago, even before I knew about the not entrapment.
Entanglement? Enmeshment?
Yeah, the entanglement was the one I was looking for. Even before all that, I was not super crazy about third-party couple.
Just in general?
Just, yeah, and somehow they ended up at my wedding in Mexico. They, like, invited themselves.
They don't seem
They just
Right.
at everybody's
they seem
wedding.
like fillers.
And then pictures of my 10-year high school reunion showed up not long ago, memories. And the dude, third-party dude, Mike, he didn't go to high school with us. He was in pictures at our reunion. He just like shows up at these places that I don't know how I don't know. But I long ago cut them off. My best friend, after learning about all this, even though he stayed at their house in Nashville, I don't think he has any interest in being friends.
Yeah, no, I'd have gotten the fuck up and
then we have a third good friend in our group. Since I like him and I'm not talking shit about him, Danny. Shout out Danny. Danny recently told me, he's like, I ain't got shit to say to that guy either. 'Cause, and I get it. Like, again, I don't like to speak in absolutes, but on this one, I'm pretty close to an absolute. Even married, I don't think a husband or a wife. No, God. There's so many like
you can
variables.
redact statements.
Yeah,
here.
well, I don't think third party guy should like puff out his chest and say, you're not going to this wedding.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know that I believe that even if you're married, like, you can't tell her what she can and can't do.
Correct.
But I think the best course of action would have been to say, I'm not comfortable with this. My loyalty lies with so-and-so. If you want to go and you're that close and you feel like you need to go, I guess go. But I will not be a part of it. That's how I personally would have, and maybe I would have pushed out too, but that's how I think I would have liked to have handled it.
Yeah, and that's very mature. I think it wouldn't have, the first conversation about it wouldn't have been when we got the wedding invitation. Like, I'm like curious as to the friendship and its development between the two females, like, and also like just in general, when you are going to a wedding to celebrate the unification of two people, you support the idea that they mean what they say in their vows. And that's what people say when they get married. Sickness, health, blah, 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 blah. The point is that you mean that shit. And so if she gets married to your friend, she meant that shit. You guys were all friends. At what point was that, like, severed, I think, like, between them? And then every girl needs a girlfriend to tell her shit to. Like, yeah. I just don't believe that the third wife friend with pushover husband completely had no idea. And if she wants to go, that means she supports it. And that means probably both of those people knew it was going on, because pushover husband seems like the type to just nod a lot.
Yeah.
Whether he remembers her telling this information. It seems like the third party wife is just generally insecure, probably didn't have a lot of good female friends growing up, and this is how they do it. She feels like she needs to, prove that she can be a good friend, and something that only she can do is support this secret that Monica has told her. But if that's what dials in their friendship, then yeah, I have to go to the wedding. Of course. I've seen this through. Blah, 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 blah. It just feels fishy to me, and I would honestly just scrap the whole friend group. Except you, Kurt.
If you were my friend that lost his the marriage spiraled?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what, I mean, it just seems like groups of couples that become friends are like, it's mostly just like people who got bitched at by their friends for like not hanging out with them as much when they got a boyfriend. It's like groups of couples that hang out are like just excuses for couples to hang out more. Like, it's like, okay, go have fun and do that. But do you guys remember that you're own individual people and you guys can make friends by yourself, and it actually just doesn't have to be, I don't know. I feel like when it's groups of couples like that, some things get compromised.
It's wild because I see pictures from that group honeymoon down in Mexico of all the couples that were there. And I'm divorced and my ex-wife is gone. My friend divorced, his wife gone. Third party couple,
Hate 'em.
None of us want anything to do with them
Bye,
anymore. So there's, I guess, in the group, there's two couples left still holding on strong. But
Love that.
so much, I mean, it's just wild how much has changed from
That's
you look
what
at that
happens when you
picture
go on
from.
a group honeymoon.
Yeah.
Honeymoons are just supposed to... I thought the point was to get away from everybody you know. Group honeymoon?
I think the idea was just everybody had traveled so far to go to the wedding.
Yeah.
Let's just make a week of it instead of a weekend of it. So,
Interesting.
yeah, it was a fun trip at the time when everybody still liked each other and hadn't put their
Yeah.
box in other places.
Moment of silence. Moment of silence for that one. Yeah. God damn. I want to know so bad if that bitch knew about the infidelity.
Now that, I mean, I can't believe maybe I have wondered that, but I don't feel like I ever gave it as much thought as I have during this conversation. I almost feel like she had to have known.
Exactly.
And I don't know the inner workings of every relationship and marriage, but I know in the marriage that I see myself being in, I would think if my wife knew, I know. And I'm guessing in that relationship that's more likely the case.
Mm-hmm.
So it's one thing for a third-party wife to know, but if her husband knew, who was supposed to be friends with the guy from college, and he just sat on that, fuck him.
Exactly. And let's circle this back because girls in the city, I believe something that all girls in the city would probably agree on. If yo homegirl is getting cheated on and you know in any way, shape, or form, you tell her.
I
If
wonder,
you're close.
not to make everything about me,
You
but
can.
the person that sits on this side of the set sometimes has to do that.
Shout out, Chris.
But I wonder like, who in my life, if anybody, knew about what was going on in my situation. I don't think anybody that's still my people knew.
Remind us of your situation.
Cheated on after 10 years with the person, 5 years married. But like, I wonder, people that I called friends back then that I lost in the divorce, figuratively and literally, I wonder, not that they would have told me because they were friends with her and their loyalties were to her, but I wonder how many people knew.
Right. Yeah.
Because it's never, like, people don't get caught, I shouldn't paint with a broad brush. Most of the time, I feel like when somebody gets caught cheating, it wasn't the first time. Do you think that's right or wrong?
I would agree. I agree.
Yeah. Like the time I checked a phone and saw messages that told me what was going on, it's not like I caught that the first time philandering. Like I didn't catch them after the first time they hooked up and sent a message to each other.
Right.
You know, how long? So.
Whoa. I've experienced the getting cheated on only a few times and never with someone I was dating long enough to like really give a fuck. But like it is so strange to think about like, oh, my boyfriend or let alone my wife. Like we're supposed to be the team. Like we're supposed to be the ones. And so then it was like, even though the one I'm talking about, at least the time I got cheated on, that was like really took, I cried. It was like, he is the one who told me. So then it was also this like, should I be thankful that he told me?
That he had
cheated on me? It's like, I feel like.
Do you condemn the infidelity or appreciate the honesty there? Like,
exactly.
yeah.
And that's where it gets all like manipulative and weird and shit. But until then, it seems pretty cut and dry. And like me now, who I am today, the whole thing seems pretty cut and dry. But like, I don't know, it gets hairy sometimes, and so I can understand there's grace there for some, whatever. But regardless, I agree with you. I don't think it ever happens in a vacuum with just the two people.
Do you believe in emotional cheating?
Ooh, we're getting into like a very interesting
Should I have not asked
topic
this at the
that
156 mark?
Well, I mean, I don't give a fuck. I think that the idea of cheating, I guess. Wow. Okay. It seems like when people talk about cheating, it's about sex, and sex is addressed not explicitly, but the fact that you're only having sex with each other. Like when people are like, oh, we're exclusive. It's like, that word sounds like it means a lot more than what we actually mean. And it's like, oh, we are confidently the only two sleeping with each other. Like, it's not, you don't put like emotional expectations on what exclusivity. It's like, that's why I think it gets so hairy when people want to be like BFGF. Like, there is
What
no.
is that? Oh, boyfriend, girlfriend? Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of acronyms out there.
Sorry. But I just like, it's like there are no clear-cut expectations here. So unless you explicitly told me something's wrong, I need to, like on either side of it, I need to either know what I'm doing wrong before I do it, or I need to feel confident that you knew what you were doing was wrong. And so the whole emotional cheating thing, I don't think I've ever had it happen to me, and I am like so barely able to be interested in one person, let alone multiple people at a time. So this is like really, really like bird's eye view. But at large, it's just like, if there are rules that are broken, that's cut and dry. If they were not rules, it's shitty. But there's like that area is wiggle room, like for better or for worse.
So if I'm married,
Feels different though. Like,
okay.
Married is like, there are legally,
Okay, well,
law.
just for the sake of the argument,
But keep going.
I want to
Yes,
use
sorry.
that. So let's say I'm married, and I go to work, and I have a female coworker that we have a good vibe. Maybe some would look at it and describe it as slightly flirty. Maybe you make sure you're in the lunchroom and you eat lunch together, and no physical boundaries are ever crossed. But it's almost like a work wife, work husband situation. But maybe there is an element of flirtation there. Is that cheating?
I think that the thought that I just have is like, cheating happens when you put someone other than your significant other's emotional, physical, whatever needs above. Wait, I can't remember what I just said. But when you choose to prioritize someone else's needs above your significant other.
So
Not like family, not
right.
like a good friend or whatever, but when there is that edge that you're talking about, let's say like you were going to go meet like a wife for lunch.
Real wife.
Yeah, you were going to go take wife lunch because you thought so-and-so was going to be out that day, but then they're there. And so instead of taking wife lunch, you stay and have lunch. It's like when your actions are changing to benefit someone else that's not your significant other, but that you interact with the way you would interact with a significant other.
Yeah.
That feels like cheating.
Or maybe it's Friday and really you probably should get home to your wife and
do dinner like you guys talked about.
But you call and say, hey, I'm going to stay a little longer at this work happy hour. And it's because your work crush or whatever you want to call it is there.
Well, right.
Now we're getting into some
weeds.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, so you guys were not at work. You guys are not working on something together. Yeah. That's the type of shit that you will never catch me justifying. Absolutely not. Because it's like, well, especially when it becomes a detriment to the committed partner. It's like, okay, well, you were supposed to bring me dinner. You were supposed to help me cook dinner. And now I'm sitting here eating a fucking peanut butter and jelly because I didn't have what I needed to make this dinner we were going to make because you needed to stay at your work happy hour. It's like, okay, so now I'm sitting not just by myself on this 2-person couch. I'm sitting by myself eating less quality, having a lesser quality time.
Or you cooked dinner and made dinner under the assumption that I'm going to be home at a normal time, but now I'm calling and I'm hanging out with work people. That's not cool, you know?
Well, but even then, it's like, I still ate. I'm still going to bed on time.
Yeah.
It's like, that's like the emotional side of like, yeah, it would suck, but like, I don't know. And maybe that's just me. I'm very much like, I don't want to like date you. I don't want romance. Like the idea, like when we romanticize something, it's like envisioning the best version of something that could ever happen. Like I don't want someone to be romantically attracted to me. Like there are so many parts of me that are not the best part of me. Like I don't understand why people have such a high value on romance and then get confused at divorce rates. But so if someone needs like that romantic outlet, that like I'd rather them have it with like a work something, but that's the boundary. I like someone would need to understand what romance is, and that's not sustainable. It's like keep that shit at work and then come home and help me as my partner maintain our household, our family, our responsibilities, make sure you meet the needs that I need you to meet, make sure I meet the needs that you need me to meet. If you're getting your needs met elsewhere, it's like, okay, so if someone else is meeting your needs, what needs of theirs are you meeting? And then where does that leave me? It's like when someone is actively getting hurt or like genuinely put out in some way, it's like that shit is serious. I don't know. Like if I were to be married, I know I'm not at the same level, like libido. I feel like I see people talk about that a lot. Like my husband's libido, he wants to have sex so much more than I do, blah, blah, blah. Should we open up our relationship? That's controversial, but if that's the compromise that you guys make, go for it. It's like if wife at home expecting so-and-so to be home, but work crush is like that outlet that he needs, that's something that the two people should be able to communicate about in the relationship. I think maybe that's another thing. It's like if you can't talk to your partner confidently about it, probably doing your partner a disservice. I think that's how I feel about it. I was listening to a podcast about like open relationships recently, and I was like, I don't really understand, but I think I get the idea of the like relationship anarchy. Like, how is one person supposed to meet the other person's needs? Like, we all have a lot of needs, so we should be getting those needs met by different people. That's a whole argument. Anyway, I think it's like, when it comes down to it, if you're cheating on your partner, you know.
Yeah, whether it's physical or emotional, if you feel that little tug on your conscience, you
know better.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like, that's so hard because I come at emotions or like emotional situations a lot of times from like logic. Like I have to be able to justify my emotion before I like act on it. And so that's why I'm like, well, if they talked about it and they agreed and if they blah, 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 blah. But it's like, truly at the end of the day, if you felt weird about some shit you did with somebody else, you know why. And you're the one who's going to have to sit with it. And I think it's fucked up if you can sit with that and be okay with yourself. Huh.
What do you think? Good place to...
Yeah, mic drop.
All
Don't
right.
be cheaters.
Don't be cheaters.
Continue to be yourself. Not the best version, not the worst version. Whatever
Stay
version
in the pocket.
of
You got this.
Are today. Girls in the City.
Girls in the City. Pilot episode. Let us slay.
I am a mother train wreck.